Hi. Right now I have in my hair my pre-mix co-wash conditioner. And you can make yours too. The reason why I call it my pre-mix co-wash conditioner is because a lot of times I'm in a rush and I can't don't have time to sit up there and put my conditioner in the bowl, add the oil, stir, then add the other oil, stir. And sometimes have to skip the oil step, which I really hate because I like how my oils give me that extra moisture in my hair. So I decided to make a premix co-wash. You could do the same. And the products that I bought was pretty cheap. Um, the first ingredient I have is my grapeseed oil. This cost me $4. Cheap. And it's a nice size bottle. So this will last you a while. Coconut oil. This was only $4 and some change. And this will last you a while. Because you don't want to use too much coconut oil. Because, I mean, it's 1 tablespoon is good enough to seal up your entire, depending on how long your hair is. I have short hair, so 1 tablespoon and a half is good enough for me for my whole head. But this big old jug will last you a while. Schwab Naturals Tropical Coconut Conditioner. It's only $1.46. That's pretty cheap. And the last important ingredient you need is an empty container. And this was a empty container. It was before I filled it up. Instead of you throwing out your conditioner bottles, your shampoo bottles, rinse them out, air dry them, because if you into making your own homemade products for your hair, these empty bottles come in handy and it can save you money. So basically, oh, and I forgot one thing. I meant to buy peppermint oil online. However, I was in a rush to get it. So I end up going to a health food store. I end up paying $5 for this little bottle. However, even though it's little, and even though it's $5, like the lady had told me at the store, it will last a very long time. And she was like, it will last you a very long time. She was like, all you need is 1 to 3 drops of what you're making. And when she say drops, she meant what she said. Because if you add too much drops in your conditioner, your shampoos, your oils, it's very, very strong. You won't like the effects of it. So this bottle will last you a long time. So basically that was like $10 to $15, and that's including tax. I think I paid like 13 something. And all the oils that you've seen, the coconut, the grapeseed oil, and the peppermint oil, it's in a big bulk. So you're not gonna go through it unless you using it for other stuff. But this should last you a while. If you're only using it as your pre-mix co-wash conditioner. Okay, so the first important product that you need is an empty container, which like something like this. This was empty and I reused it. The next ingredient that you need is your grapeseed oil, and you fill it up to here. And it depends on what size your bottle is, because if it's a smaller bottle, you may not need as much grapeseed oil. But for me, I put that much because this is a nice size bottle. Then I added my coconut oil, not as much as the grapeseed oil, but just enough. And then I added the rinse out conditioner, the tropical coconut, in here. Then I added 3 drops of the peppermint oil, and then I added water. Not a lot of water, but just enough in there to fill it up. And like I said, I can't really give you an exact measurement because it all depends on what size your bottle. So let's say you had this size bottle. You know, you're going to add this amount of grapeseed oil, this amount of coconut oil, this amount of the conditioner, 1 drop of the peppermint oil, a little bit of water, shake it up. Like I said, it all depends on what size. So if you use something like this, you may use more grapeseed oil, more coconut, a lot more conditioner, 3 drops of peppermint, a lot more water. So that's why I said it's up to you on how much you're going to use because of the particular size of your bottle that you're putting it in. And basically, you shake it up. And this resulted in a green, creamy type color conditioner because the grapeseed oil is kind of greenish. And like I said, I have that in my hair and conditioner, and really it's really soft. My hair smelled good. I could kind of feel a little tingling feeling from the peppermint. Like I said, you don't want to put a lot of peppermint in your products because it's going to be an intense feeling on your scalp. But basically, that's my cold wash conditioner. Now, you can put it in your hair, put the shower cap on, get in the shower, take your shower, and then when you're done showering, rinse out your conditioner, get out, put your moisturizer spray, seal it up with however you seal up your moisture with your shea butter or oil, and go about your business. Or you could be like me if you don't have to go nowhere real quick. You can add your conditioner, your pre-mix oil conditioner, put the shower cap on, do your chores, cook, clean, and then later on when you about to go out, rinse it out, add your moisturizer spray or cream and seal it up with the moisture like shea butter or oil. You ready to go. But like I said, I believe that those products that I bought is pretty good. And not only that it can be used for your washes, you can use grapeseed oil as your oil treatment, hot oil treatment, your coconut oil as a hot oil treatment. So I believe that that's not a bad price for what I paid for those products. And again, you could go to Walmart for your coconut oil, your sesame seed oil, and the tropical coconut rinse conditioner at Walmart. And as a joke that I always say, this is a fruit product, so people don't understand what I'm saying. That could save you money too. Like I said, the only thing that was expensive as far as cash wise was the peppermint, because it was $5 for this little thing. But this will guarantee you last you for a very, very long time, unless you go really crazy with it. Then it won't. But that's it. That's how I do my pre-mix oil co-wash conditioner. Bye.